very, very dramatic. I see the themes ever present.
I started writing this film, Revenge is Not an Option, in solitary confinement because I was incarcerated for 6 years. When the story came to me, I thought I was going crazy. I thought I was hearing voices because the actual first voice I heard was Samira, who was like, who the fuck is this bitch named Stacy coming for my man? And I thought I was going crazy.
I think Samira kind of going back to her old ways, or being this part of herself and then she's this other part of herself. That dichotomy really interests me, of not the bad girl but the good girl, but then this bad girl comes out of her.
So I ended up writing on napkins with a pen this thing of what I was hearing, because it was like really like bees in my head, this conversation. And then I just kept on with the napkins and writing it.
I think she's keeping a lot of suspense in the trailers that she's been putting out. So people they following the trailers and they know what's going on, but at the same time, they don't know the real plot of what's really happening, you know what I mean?
I'm on my toes because I really don't know how much to expect. Some of the themes, I'm not familiar with it. I'm just open to see what it is.
This week on Revenge is Not an Option.
I'm looking for Samira. I'm Samira. You don't know me? No, I don't. So you fucking 7? Yes, I'm fucking 7. That's my fucking name.
Love. It's what we all want, right? Yeah. It's why we do what it is that we do, right? Love for you. Love for me. Love for us, love for what it is that we see in ourselves and for ourselves to see. Love can be a powerful motivation. It's what keeps our head in the game as life tries to get us to quit. It's what has us go as hard in the fourth quarter as we win in the first, if not harder. See, love is strength. Love is power. Love is truth. But when love goes ugly, it goes awry. See, love does something to our mind, and it makes us put on a show. So we get out of character as we act in ways that are in direct conflict for what it is that we actually want to be seen. And then we lash out. We lash out to those that we love. We, in our mind, see revenge is not an option. No, we are our choices. We choose to get up in the morning, we choose what clothes we wear, so we choose who we allow in our lives, so that we choose whether to live in love and trust or fear and hatred. But revenge is not an option. When you see your friend who is so close that you call him a brother become man around town, so now you feel like second fiddle, feel like other revenge is not an option. When you let your bitterness get in the way of what it is that lets you have a good life because you are hung up on a man that is no longer yours, so his success has to spite you, revenge is not an option. When you get so bent on letting go of a version of yourself that you no longer want to be, and people keep on pushing and pushing and pushing you to go back to that, by going after what it is that you love, revenge is not an option. Now, when life sees you on the ground, battered, bloodied, and bruised, and it decides, let me kick him again. I said, let me kick him again. Let me kick him again. See, no. Revenge is not an option. At that point, it's a guarantee.
I'm Samira.
You don't know me?
No, I don't know you. Am I
So you
supposed to?
fucking 7?
Yes, I'm fucking 7. That's not fucking name.
Well, I believe in this project because I believe in Misty. She's extremely passionate about what she's written, and I think what she's written is really good. It has a really good story, and I think it needs to be told. Coming from writing it on napkins in prison to now having a book to now transforming it into a film or an episodic TV series is huge. I think that Stacey is crazy. Okay, she's a bit narcissistic, but there's something there.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to play her.
Will Misty Blanco and her cast produce one of the greatest shows on earth? Stay tuned next week on Revenge is Not an Option.